We're already soaked, eh? We've just entered Fiordland National Park on the way to Milford Sound from Tetanau, and wow, these steep rugged cliffs have appeared. We're in a little bit of a valley here, and wow, this is just magical. The southwest is probably the most rugged and untouched part of New Zealand with the fjords, which we'll be getting to soon. Just spectacular. About halfway from Tetanau to Milford Sound, which with the mist and overcast weather, it's very signature for this area. Just beautiful. Heading through a long 2-kilometer tunnel that goes underneath the mountain. Yeah, 1.2 km. Just that one thing. Snow on the top. Alright guys, we have made it to Milford Sound. Long drive, about 4 hours from Queenstown, and it is pouring with rain as expected. This is one of the wettest places on earth. Milford Sound gets more than 6,000 mils of rain per year, which is wetter than many areas in the tropics. In fact, the west coast of New Zealand is one of the wettest places on earth, but particularly Fiordland National Park, where we are now, Milford Sound, very, very wet. It's an absolutely beautiful drive here. Stunning scenery, and I think this is the sort of weather you want when you come here. This is the sort of weather you want when you come here, because so many waterfalls all across the mountains here. And yeah, we're going to be going on a guided tour of Milford Sound. Yeah, if you are coming here, definitely take a raincoat. Warm rainproof jacket is ideal. It tends to always be cool and rainy here. Yeah, it's not quite as cold as Queenstown. It tends to be more overcast and moderate temperatures. It's a max of 6 degrees here, coming down to about 2. There's only one road in and out. The southwest of South Island, Fiordland National Park, is probably the most remote part of the country. Really not much here in terms of infrastructure. Pretty much no settlements and population. There is a few ghost towns, I have heard. But yeah, there's only one road in and out. Yeah, very remote. And yeah, it's spectacular. It's well worth, based on just the scenery, it's well worth driving in, and I'm very excited to go out into the fjord. It's clear enough that you can still see relatively far into the distance. I like this steady rain and of course the mist. It's, yeah, wonderful. It's the sort of weather you want. It gives it its full ambience, and yeah, so many like temporary waterfalls appearing on the cliffs. All the cliffs here just surrounded by dense, temperate rainforest. On our way to the ferry terminal. Just at the terminal, in case you forget your raincoat, they do have vending machines here which do supply raincoats, ponchos, anything you would need, medication, snacks. You can see some photos what it's meant to look like on a clear day, which is very, very rare. So you can see the southwest corner of South Island, that's where all the fjords are. Alright, got our tickets, now just waiting to board the ship. Not sure which one it is, one of these I think. It's not too bad, just a slow, steady rain. Boarding. Yeah. Little cafe down here. We want to be up on top. Alright, onwards and upwards, Milford Sound. Whew. Here we go. Nice sitting area, eh? Yes, we need that. Viking life-saving equipment. I got the front of the boat here. Very cool. Well, this is it, guys. We have made it to Milford Sound. About to leave, heading deeper into Fiordland National Park. Yes, sir. And I must say, with this weather, it just adds the perfect ambience to this experience. Waterfall, 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 land of waterfalls. True marvel of nature. It's not too windy, just some light steady rain. Water is just carving away at the rock. When it gets an absolute dumping of rain, there's thousands of temporary waterfalls that form.
Left the topsoil layer, making it remarkable that so much vegetation is able to grow. So at the top we have anchor trees, and about 20% of these set trees are these anchor trees, meaning that they've managed to wedge their roots into the cracks or crevices in the rock. Now the remaining 80% of these trees survives solely by intertwining their roots with these anchor trees for stability. However, when an anchor tree falls, it brings down all of the trees that are connected to it, creating this tree avalanche. What's cool is these scars take 80 to 150 years to fully regenerate themselves.
Okay, very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want one?
Nah.
You have 10.
Wow. Nice.
So this weather, guys, don't feel too discouraged by it, because a lot of the waterfalls that are out today would not be out on a sunny day. Now also up ahead in the clouds, which you cannot see, we do have the mighty Mitre Peak. She is there, she's just hidden. Now Mitre Peak, the Māori name for Mitre Peak is Rahutu, and this stands at 1,682 meters, making it one of the world's steepest sea cliffs. And now it plunges straight into the water, where the fjord reaches depths of up to 350 meters deep. And Mitre Peak is the most photographed mountain in the world. Now some of these waterfalls that we are passing now, now we'll go to the Australia Conference. So our mountains are formed from very hard volcanic rocks placed in the mountain. Now as we do move along, we may start to notice so the green hues are oxidized copper, while the red rusty shades also come from oxidized iron. Now the small white strings are in quartz, which is often linked to gold.
one when it's blowing is one of the world's tallest waterfalls. You can see how it goes zip, 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 zip all the way up to the top there.
Now the fault line is goes from the left side to the left. Now the alpine.
Alright guys, we're just getting to the end of the fjord now. You can see that it's opening up. It's very windy, very rough. Yeah, this is the end of the fjord. Steady on my feet, eh? Very windy, very rough. On this side there, as it opens up, we are heading into the Tasman Sea. If you were to head directly west from here, you'd head underneath Australia, underneath Tasmania, south at any point in Australia, and you'd head straight to South America. So because there's so much water, not much landmass blocking the winds, in this band of latitude, the winds are called the Roaring 40s, so it's very rough sea. And yeah, this is the end of the fjord. Western coast of South Island, New Zealand, Fiordland National Park. Looking towards the Tasman Sea, and then looking back towards Milford Sound, which is not actually a sound, it is a fjord. They're all fjords, but aren't they? They were named sounds. The rain has at least eased off a little bit, but the wind has picked up as we head out towards the Tasman Sea. And yeah, these waters are a lot more treacherous.
So I actually wanted to shoot out these for quite some time. So if the shoot I was staying at the edge of that
Just coming to the end here, turning around so as we get past these rocks, then it just turns into open ocean. Up here there is an old lighthouse, which is still there, still functioning, although they're just explaining, given how rough these seas get, has been knocked down several times. The southwest coast of South Island, New Zealand, looking out over the Tasman.
So, okay folks, we are now doing a survey.
We're now turning around, heading back into Milford Sound.
They are full of volleyballs. So they are smaller cousins than the Alwood trots. Quite a lot smaller in fact.
These are most common on the left-hand side, where you can see 3 feet above the waterline and then below it. These species marked at different ice ages that help mark out the geology. Now, if you were to draw a line from one species to the corresponding species of the side of the fjord, over millions of years, these layers have been pushed up by the tectonic movement of the elemental fault.
On our way back into the fjord now. Milford Sound is one of those things that is very touristy. It's one of those popular things to do in New Zealand, but believe me mate, it is 1000% worth it. I mean, just look at this. Look at this. It's just, wow. Wow guys. Just look how high up that goes.
Vertical flowing river rather than a true waterfall. Now on the right here we have the rainfall. Now it gets its name because when it's not up to this part of the fjord, the waterfall is flowed straight up into the air, creating a transformation in the coast. One.
Nikki, you gotta stop looking scared.
Yeah, he looks terrified with me. He's hating it.
Hey, what are you doing?
Got a quick video with me looking at this.
Yeah.
Stand up.
How do I know what I'm looking at? It's just pointing.
It's pointing, it's
Oh,
on.
yeah.
It's on. You just see one waterfall, you think it's all done, and then the next just comes along. We'll end of 1,000 waterfalls. I'm just making that up, but wouldn't surprise me if that's the name of this place. So you've got tons of these little temporary waterfalls as well as some larger permanent waterfalls.
Now you guys may have heard a wee rumour, maybe a wee myth or a legend perhaps, that if you are kissed by the mist of Waimanu, you will wake up looking and feeling 10 years younger. Now folks, I am here to tell you that these are not rumours, myths or legends. This is a fact. So the best place to get your glacial facial is the bow. This is the front of the vessel. I know you guys are probably already really wet from the rain. It's about to get hold up wetter. So definitely make sure you're on the bow.
Ooh, this is a big one.
And then high limbs, they will also be able to enjoy.
Guy. Watch out for this guy.
This guy too, bro.
No, just this guy.
Bro, stop. We're gonna lift this to the lake. Oh, we're already soaked, eh? My hood's still up. The hood's not up, mate. Oh. Fantastic. Fantastico.
Amazing. You can't get sick of this.
Now this is called glacial crossing.
Bottlenose dolphin.
Ready? Ready? Go. Now. That's so cool. Crazy how much bigger.
Alright guys, that is the end of our Milford Sound tour. We're just pulling back, just about to dock. This here, which we saw on the way out, is Milford Sound's tallest permanent waterfall. It starts way up behind there. There's a small hydroelectric plant there which they use to generate power, and yeah, all the water that we use on board here and at the station there from this waterfall, so it's all off-grid. I'll leave some information in the description about this tour. It is 1000% worth it. It's very touristy, but it's well worth the hype. Like, Milford Sound is one of those things I would easily do again and again, probably multiple times. And yeah, I'm very happy with the weather, how it was. We got to see a lot of temporary waterfalls. It would be nice to come back also on a clear day to see it from a different perspective as well. See how high some of the peaks go. Like, on a clear day you can clearly see like massive towering snow-capped peaks. I hope you enjoyed this one. Now it's going to be another 4 hours driving back to Queenstown. We're going to stop at some places along the way, do some sightseeing. But yeah, it's well worth the day trip from Queenstown, wherever you're staying. Now it's the closest settlement and there's only one road in and out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give the video a like and I'll see you all in the next one. There's an update. Like something out of Skyrim. We're just on our way back to Queenstown, getting some beautiful views of the sunset. And some of these hills appear to have a fresh snow. They definitely did not have snow when we left. You can see Queenstown over there, Ben Lomond, even Queenstown Hill, that area looks to be getting some fresh snow. It's freezing cold, raining down here, but in the higher elevations it looks to be snowing. What a beautiful way to end the day, hey? in Queenstown. We're all absolutely freezing, even though we all wore waterproof layers. I had a ski jacket on, especially around my hands and everything. A little bit of water got in, so yeah, and also my feet are a little bit wet, so gonna get some dinner in town, just some quick takeout. We're all tired after the long journey today. Then go home, have a nice warm shower. Oh, that air smells of snow. There are definitely snow clouds. The hills around town have a fresh coating of snow. Meant to get some more potentially overnight and tomorrow. So yeah, that will be excellent to go and explore that in our last few days here. But let's quickly get a bite to eat and then get back to the Airbnb. Nice warm shower, warm up.